Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to make this video, but also I feel like you guys might think that these videos are annoying because it's going to be sort of another life update. But then again, these videos get a lot of views, so I don't know. Maybe you guys like the drama and the gossip, but I like to make these videos because it feels good to just get everything out. And it's also fun to like keep you guys updated, so I feel like we're more like personal. And yeah, so that's what today's video is going to be. Basically just a life update, but not as serious and as sad and depressing as the last few have been. So I'm really excited for this one. If you hear noises in the background, I'm sorry. I just gave Spike a new toy and he's loving it, and so he's making noise by like chewing on it, and it's like rubbery and squeaky and stuff. So I'm sorry if you hear that, but I feel mean taking it away from him. So if it gets too annoying, I'll kick him out. But so anyways, let's get started. Also, one more thing, please ignore my hair. I know it's a mess and I need to wash it, but I really did not feel like it today because there are so much other things to get done, so I will be washing it tonight, and that's the end of that story. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is going to be the majority of this video, and I've already tweeted about it and posted it on Facebook, and I don't think I put it on Instagram, but most of you have probably already heard about it. If not, I went to the allergy doctor on Monday? Today's Wednesday, so yeah, 2 days ago I went to the allergy doctor, and the reason I went is because I felt like I was allergic to foods I've never had an issue with before, specifically avocados. So like, I used to eat avocados all the time, like one a day. I would eat them like crazy and never had any issues. And then more recently, I would notice like my mouth would get kind of like itchy when I ate them, and I might get like hives sometimes. And I've literally never had an issue with avocados, so I was like, okay, that's like weird. And then I was just noticing like things I eat all the time, I just like felt weird after I ate them. So I was like, you know what, let me make an appointment with the allergy doctor and get allergy testing done, which is where they basically test a whole bunch of foods on you, and they put it on your back and they like scratch your back like with the substance, and then however your back reacts, that says like if you're not allergic at all, kind of allergic, just like medium, or if you're like super allergic to it. So I went and had that done. Now, before going, the only thing I knew 100% I was allergic to was cashews. And I've been allergic to cashews my entire life. We found out when I was a baby on an airplane. My mom was feeding them to me because she didn't know. And I had a really bad severe allergic reaction. And ever since then, I've had to carry around like an EpiPen just in case I ever eat them on accident. And there has been times where like I've accidentally had like a granola bar that had like cashew butter or cashews in it or something, and like right away immediately my mouth gets so itchy and tingly, and like I get really red and like I get panicked. And normally if I just take like 2 Benadryl quick enough, then I'll be okay. So yeah, that's basically as far as like my allergic reactions has gone, just with cashews. So anyways, I went to the allergy doctor and I had gotten tested for like 10 other things, I think, and the results are a little bit upsetting, but also kind of good because now I know, you know, like I know what I'm allergic to now, which is good instead of like not knowing. So I'm gonna read off the list right here everything that I'm allergic to, and then there's a few things I want to touch on specifically, and we'll just get into them. But here's my official list of everything I'm allergic to: coconut, pistachios, hazelnut, soy, cashews, avocados, cantaloupe, and maybe mango. Are you kidding? That's so many things. So like for me, I've always tried to stay away from like soy, gluten, and dairy. Those are things that I just feel like aren't compatible with the human body anymore, just because the way that things have been changed during like processing and over the years and stuff. So I try to keep those things out of my diet anyways. But since being diagnosed as allergic to soy, I have realized how many things have soy in them, and it's insane. Like anything packaged, 99% of things packaged have some sort of soy in them. Typically it's called soy lecithin or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce it, but if you check on like the back of any packaged foods, you'll probably see that, or like soybean oil or anything along those lines. There's pretty much soy in everything. So just in these last 2 days, I've had a really hard time trying to figure out like what I can and can't eat. And then along with that, healthier option foods normally will replace soy with like coconut oil. And I used to cook with coconut oil all the time. Like I totally replaced olive oil and like Pam and everything with just coconut oil. Now I'm allergic for some reason. So like even things that are healthier and don't have soy, they normally have coconut oil instead. So I can't have those things either. So after looking at so many labels and everything in my fridge and my pantry, I've come to realize that basically I can only eat like fresh whole foods. So pretty much anything packaged is like off limits for me. There's like some healthy versions of like crackers I can have, and I can have like this vegan soy-free mayo, thank goodness. But there's so many things I can't have, like so many things, like you really do not realize it until you like even because I used to eat a lot of vegan cheese instead of having like dairy cheese, and vegan cheese has coconut oil in it, so I can't have that anymore, and it's crazy. But yeah, and then for like hazelnut, I used to eat Nutella like crazy, can't have that anymore. And I don't know if you guys know this, but the new Oreo chocolate bars that they came out with, those have hazelnut in them as well, so I can't have those. And then the tricky thing about avocado and cantaloupe, the doctor told me, is that they actually react with your body based on how your allergies are doing in general at that time. So like if you're already having allergies to like the weather or something, and then you eat avocado or cantaloupe, it's going to react worse than if your allergies were okay that day. So I'm not technically like allergic to them and like should never eat them, but to be on the safe side, I'm going to stay away from them just because I don't want them to like cause a bad reaction for some reason. So that's really sad. And no more avocado toast, no more guacamole. Ugh. And then I put maybe mango on here because when I was a baby, the doctors always said that mangoes and cashews are very closely related somehow. I don't know how, if they're on like the same tree or the same bush or something, but they're closely related. But they don't have mango to test as part of the allergy testing, so I've actually never had fresh mango. And I've never been tested for it, but I've been told to just stay away from it, which is okay because I've never been in a situation to eat it anyways. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with now, is trying to figure out all the foods I cannot eat anymore. And it's kind of a good thing though, because now I'm like, no, like I can only eat like fresh produce and whole foods, just things that aren't packaged basically, and that's honestly healthier. So like it's kind of good, but at the same time it's like, dang, I can't eat like anything else anymore, you know? And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, also I've been like trying to lose weight, obviously, because new year, new me, hello. So just today I stepped on the scale just like for funsies because I felt like I looked skinnier today. I don't know if it's this shirt. This shirt's really slimming on me for some reason. But I hopped on the scale and it said I lost 7 pounds, and I'm like, dang, it's been a week and a half. I don't know if that's like from stress or because like these last 2 days I've had no soy, no dairy, no gluten. I've just been like really good, only eating whole foods. I don't know if that's part of it too, but like I'm like, dang, if like this is what's gonna happen, then like I love being allergic to these things. And then, oh yeah, if you guys are allergic to something like soy, be careful, because the night that I went to the doctor's office, we were just worn out and didn't want to make dinner, so we got Taco Bell. I know. So we got Taco Bell, and I was like, oh, this should be fine. Like, I wasn't really thinking about the things that they put in that food. Let me tell you, there has to be so much soy in that, because I was like not okay after eating that. Like, I couldn't even finish my food because I was like, I'm allergic. Like, I need to stop eating this. So just be aware. Don't eat fast food if you're allergic to soy, because it's probably in basically everything, unless you go to like a nice fast food place where like you know 100% that there's like, I don't know, it's not fun. So that's my health update for you guys. And it wouldn't be a life update without a job update, right? So I don't know what I even told you guys, because I've been trying to stay low-key about my job stuff just because it hasn't been good. So I've been really low-key about it. But anyways, I applied for a job at a furniture store quite some time ago, and I went to that interview a while ago, and I got offered that job on the spot, and so I took it. The thing with that though is the store is not open yet, so we haven't even started training. We start training this coming Monday actually. So I was kind of in like a month-long waiting period of like just not working and just waiting to start. And during that waiting period, I got a call from a chiropractor office that I actually applied for and interviewed for like months back for a receptionist position. And the lady was so nice and she really liked me, but she hired someone else because they already had experience in that position, which was fine. But she said that she liked me so much that she kept my information and everything to pass on to other people, which I thought was so cool. So anyways, she sent me an email about a week ago now. I think it's probably a week ago now. And she was like, hey, that receptionist position is open again. Like, I would like to offer it to you. And I was like, oh my God. And then I was conflicted because I was like, this is a good job and a good position, but I already accepted this job. Like, I don't know what to do. So I decided to accept her offer. And I decided like I would just work there for a week and see how I liked it, and if I didn't like it, then I knew I still had the furniture store waiting for me since the training is like later, you know. So I actually went to that job this past Thursday and Friday of last week and didn't really like it. The job itself was fine, but the other girl I would be working with every day at the front desk, we just did not get along. Like, we did not vibe together, and that's a big red flag for me because I'm very much a social person in the workplace and I want to like talk and like hang out and stuff when it's like slow, and I could just tell there was no connection for us to do that. And I also felt like she kind of talked down on me because I'm younger. I'm the youngest person they've ever had in that office, and I just felt like she thought less of me, and I just didn't like that environment. So I told them like, hey, I'm actually going to take a different position, like, but thank you for your time. So I did work that job for 2 days, and that is that. But good news is I'm starting the furniture job this Monday. I have 3 weeks of training, well technically 4 weeks, but 2 weeks of training off-site, 1 week of training at the store with no customers, and then the 4th week of training will be with customers during the soft opening of the store, and then after that will be the grand opening. So I'm really, really excited for that job because it pays more than the chiropractor job did, and also hopefully I'll get more hours there. At the chiropractor job I was only going to get 32 hours, or yeah, 32 hours, but at this furniture store, if I even only get 25 hours, I'll still be making more money there than at the chiropractor at the dollar amount. That made no sense. To get the equal amount of pay at each job, I would have to work 25 hours at the furniture store or 32 hours at the chiropractor store. So even if I get less hours than the chiropractor store at the furniture store, I'll still be making more money. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sorry if it doesn't, but more money even with less hours. So it was kind of like a win-win situation. Plus it's like retail, and I worked at Hobby Lobby for 1.5 years, and that was definitely the best job I've ever had. So I think I really like retail, and I like the whole interior design aspect with like furniture and decorations and stuff. So that's what's going to be my next move, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm not nervous about it at all. This is the first job in a long time that I'm just like so excited for, and I really have a good feeling about it. And so far the customer service of the company has been fantastic. They reach out to me once a week to make sure like I'm still good to go, my paperwork is done and everything, and now I'm just rambling. You guys probably don't care, but anyways, job's going good. And then the last thing I wanted to update you guys about is another goal I meant to add to my 2019 goal video. I don't think I mentioned it, I might have, but Zachary and I sat down and talked about it, and it's like actually a goal we're reaching for this year now, and it is to save up enough money to get a house. I'm so excited. My goal is to, well, I guess our goal is to be able to buy a house by February of 2020. So that gives us like a year and a month, and I'm so excited. Like, I could cry happy tears right now, even though it's possible that it won't happen. we're trying our best to make that happen. That's why I chose the higher paying job, and I'm gonna try to work as many hours as I can, pick up other people's shifts, just because like I need to pay my savings account back from not working for almost a year. And yeah, so we're gonna pay that back and then just save up, and hopefully be able to put a down payment down on a house. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, that's a huge goal, and I wanted to share that with you guys, put that out into the universe put that out into the universe, so hopefully we can make it happen. I'm so excited. And I talked about this in a previous video, but I told Zachary I'm not buying a house with you unless we're engaged or married. So you know what that means. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited on camera, but I'm so excited. Anyways, that is it for my life updates. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment down below or DM me, and maybe I can do like a Q&A to answer any questions you guys might have. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can follow along with my life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!